Hey guys, how you doing? I just thought I'd make a video. I just saw the news that Tyson Fury's passed his Vada drug testing, which is obviously good news. And I want to talk more about boxing on the channel, especially with Tyson Fury. I've done some videos on this channel a while back on my phone. Now I've got the better quality camera. Because a few things I wanted to talk about on the channel. First of all, the reason why I like talking about Tyson Fury on this channel, because on this channel we're all about helping each other to improve our mental health through taking action, getting down the gym. And with what Tyson Fury's been through, and I've been through a breakdown as well, it's very relatable, and he's a good role model. So his story is amazing, and I think there's no doubt Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight. He's best heavyweight in the world, and he potentially goes down in history as one of the greats of all time as well. So it's nice to see finally, showing me a sweet, Tyson Fury getting the credit. Even though after the Deontay Wilder rematch, I just can't believe the excuses that Deontay Wilder's making, and a lot of people I see on the internet. I'm not really one for getting involved in criticism and stuff like negativity. And I like Deontay Wilder. I thought he's a decent man, a good family man. And obviously he's a devastating puncher, but Fury beat him fair and square. Fury battered him, he outclassed him. He beat him in both fights, but you can't make excuses in the second fight and say that you lost because you wore a 40-pound suit on the way into the ring. That's just ridiculous. For a man to be that formidable in the ring, but to be such a sore loser, contradiction all your talents, it's like you're letting yourself down. So no one's going to buy that. Anyone believes that, it's just unintelligent. But anyway, so it's good that Tyson Fury is all cleared, because it feels like whatever he does, he never really gets the credit. Now he's actually getting the credit. Of course, now everyone wants to interview him. He's a superstar, and I'm happy for him. But generally, it always feels like every time he does something, people try and find the weakness or an excuse, and you have to accept that he's class. Even when now people are starting to give him credit for beating Klitschko. When he beat Klitschko, they were saying it was boring. It wasn't boring. He outclassed him and outboxed the champion who's undefeated for years, who's got one of the highest knockout rates. He made it look easy. He said he was going to do it, and he did it. And he absolutely destroyed Deontay Wilder. Everyone doubted him. This is the thing today, guys. You can't listen to other people saying you can't do it. If you believe in yourself and you know you can do it, then it doesn't matter what other people say. And a lot of the experts get it wrong. So that's why I feel, yeah, I'm going to talk more about boxing on my channel. I love boxing. I've been watching boxing since I was a kid with my dad. That's one of the ways how I bonded with my dad. My dad's the first person to show me boxing. Boxing changed my life. Of course I'm going to talk about it on the YouTube channel. I want to talk about positive things. So I'm glad that Fury's passed the drug testing. And I personally think he's going to beat Anthony Joshua. I think he's going to outclass him. He's unbeatable when he shows up with the right mindset. I mean, I'd done a live stream that night. I mean, that's why I stay up till 5 in the morning, and I spent my hard-earned money. I paid for the pay-per-view. It was worth every penny. So let me know, guys, if you're boxing fans. I know some of you are. I know some of you ain't. Listen, for the ones of you who ain't, I'm not going to apologise. I can't please everyone. I like boxing, right? For those of you who are, that's great. I understand some of you subscribe to the channel. You subscribe not for boxing. Well, it's not a boxing channel. I talk about many things, but there's other videos. I make loads of videos on dating, confidence, business. So once in a while I like to mix it up and talk about boxing news. I'll talk about whatever I want. It's my channel. I don't even know what I'm talking. So like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. It's good news. To be honest, third fight, I don't really think it makes sense. I mean, why fight someone 3 times when you beat him? He destroyed him in the second one, and he beat him in the first one. That's just my opinion, but I'll watch it anyway, and I'll stay up and pay for it. I watch all the big fights. I always have done. I love boxing. So yeah, if I feel inspired, I'll talk more about boxing, and check out my other live stream on Tyson Fury. I know a lot of you like him. A lot of guys love him. He's been an inspiration to all of us guys who have had anxiety, mental health. It's enabled men to come out and speak about their problems, but not just to come out and speak about them and complain, to actually do something about it and get their life back on track and get down the gym. And Tyson Fury, he's really helped me, really helped me, especially in the last couple of years when I was going through, when I went through a mental breakdown. Really helped me to see him talking about it. And I was a fan of Fury before he had the breakdown, before he became this global superstar. I watched Tyson Fury live at Wembley Arena. When I went and seen Ashley Theophane win the British title, he beat Lenny Dawes. I went to see Ashley Theophane, but Tyson Fury was on the bill, and I knew who Tyson Fury was. I used to watch Tyson Fury growing up on Channel 5 when he was fighting Derek Chisora, John McDermott. So I know a lot about boxing. A lot of people probably don't realise that. I've been watching boxing for 20 years. So, you know, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. That's the good thing about today. But yeah, I've got a lot of respect, of course, for anyone who gets in the ring. I like Deontay Wilder, but obviously, I back Fury. I wanted Fury to, and I'm glad he beat Wilder. And I don't like the excuses Wilder's making. I think it's really bad. No one's agreeing with it pretty much, unless you're really biased. But you have to admit, look, if Fury would have lost to Wilder, he wouldn't have made excuses. He's not that sort of man. So being a champion for me personally, it's not just about getting in the ring, knocking people out. It is about how you conduct yourself, how you handle defeat, how you carry yourself. And I thought Deontay Wilder was carrying himself great in the first fight. He was a gentleman. All the interviews when he talks about his family, I love that. And he talks about obviously what his daughter's been through, and he's got a great story. And he seemed to be like a man of God, so I really connect him with all that. But I don't connect on the excuse making and not giving Fury credit or giving anyone credit. That's not like, I don't really connect with that. But I will watch the third fight and let me know what you guys' predictions are. Who do you think won the third fight? I think Fury's going to beat him again. Obviously, Wilder's got a puncher's chance. He's always got a puncher's chance, but we can't rely on that. It didn't work the first two fights, and his best shot didn't knock Fury out. Fury got back off the floor, which I don't know. God knows how he got off the floor. But the second fight was world class. I got my money's worth. I was jumping, screaming, crying. I loved it. So, yeah, all right. Enjoy the video, and check out my new videos. And I just want to make a point of saying, right, and Fury said this, and I've took the advice, it works. You don't have to be a boxer. You don't have to get in the ring. Just go down, hit a punch bag, and just hit a punch bag for 30 minutes. Any guy do it. Woman, man, whoever you are, doesn't matter. You don't have to be a boxer, you don't have to get in the ring. Hit a punch bag for 30 minutes, come back to me, tell me underneath my YouTube channel how you feel. I know how I feel. I feel great, you get your stress out, you get your confidence up. Boxing is a great way of doing that. I've actually done a boxing documentary. I want you guys to check this out. I personally invested my own money in it, got a professional filmmaker, put some time in, and made the documentary just to get people excited about just doing some boxing training. I'm not trying to be a boxing champion. I'm not a boxer. I did amateur boxing years ago. Did some boxing. But the training of it I love, and I've done lots of sparring. So I'm passionate about boxing. I want to talk about it with other boxing passionate enthusiasts. I'm not really here to argue about this is my opinion. All right. Anyway.